So, alright, that's the little bit show-off video for the Generaider deck profile. You can watch it here. You probably should watch it before you watch this one. A little bit combo explanation, a little bit of hand testing and so on. And we're gonna start right off. We don't shuffle the deck because otherwise I won't show you the combo. And we're gonna start right off. So I prepared this starting head. You know, this is not the usual starting head. I prepared it that way so I can show you the combo. Well, obviously, if you control no monsters, you're gonna special summon off Hinter. We always do that. And we're gonna activate. I'm gonna do chain off because it sucks. And add another Fenrir to our hand. Then this is not part of the combo. This is just an additional interruption. Anyway, the start of the combo is with normal summon Lopter, yes. Then activate Lopter's effect to tribute itself. And special summon Madel, the Generaider boss of light from our deck. And attack or defense position doesn't matter because she won't stay long. Then activate Madel's effect on summon to add the Generaider boss stage to our hand. Yes, here it is. What a surprise, we're gonna activate the Generaider field spell. Then our next combo piece card is World Legacy Monstrosity. Activate that. What does that? I have to either I can special summon a level 9 monster from my hand, or I can target a level 9 monster on the field, and then I can special summon 2 level 9 monsters with different original type and attribute from that face-up targeted monster, and with different names from each other, but these two monsters cannot attack, and also they gonna get destroyed during the end phase. So I can special summon now anything level 9 related that's not light attribute and plants type, and with different names from each other. So we're gonna do that. Yes. Target Madel, as I said. We're gonna special summon 1 Vala and 1 Har from our deck. Yes. Now it asks us to activate the effect on special summon from Vala, but we won't do that yet. We have to save that for later, so we're gonna do this not now. Next step is we go into our Levitating Generaider boss of shadows with Vala and Har. Important with those two. Extra monster zone. Attack position, defense position, doesn't matter. Next step, activate Levitane's effect. That says quick effect. Most of the Generaider monsters have quick effects. Basically all cards are quick effects, so I won't mention that in the future. Quick effects, you can tribute this Xyz summoned card, special summon 1 non-fairy Generaider Xyz monster from your extra deck. Then you can attach cards from any field and or graveyard to that special summoned monster as material, up to the number of materials this card had. So level 10 has 2 materials, so we can steal, if your opponent has already a board or a graveyard, 2 cards from him that does not target, and this also works against cards like Ephramex, for example, you know, because it does not target. It works for Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon and all that, you know, upsetting cards that sits sometimes forever on the field. Anyway, yeah, we can do that. A non-fairy Xyz type Generaider monster, well, there's only one. That's the Jormungandr, the Generaider boss of eternity. Gonna special summon him. Then we're gonna attach 2 cards. Well, we have only access to our cards. We're gonna use some from the graveyard. This would be Lopter and the World Legacy Monstrosity. Then activate Jormungandr's effect. You can detach a card. Each player draws a card, and then each player has to attach a card to Jormungandr from his hand or field. We're gonna do that. Activate. Detach doesn't actually matter, just detach Lopter. And then we can attach to Jormungandr any card from our hand or graveyard. So usually it's a 2-card combo with Lopter and the World Legacy Monstrosity, so I have to attach Har because I wouldn't have these 3 cards actually in hand if it was only a 2-card combo. So I cannot choose my Har, and he of course draw the same because he plays the same deck. Yeah, and now the field spell triggers because my opponent drew a card, I don't know. And of course we want to use this effect to special summon a Generaider monster from our deck, and this would be in that case Hela, the Generaider boss of Doom. Oh yes, Doom. So now also it pops up. We could go into a rank 9 XCs, but we won't do that yet. We're gonna use Healer's effect. We can tribute a Generaider or a zombie monster and then target a Generaider monster in the graveyard and special summon that in defense position. We're gonna do that on Healer. We tribute Healer itself and special summon our Vala. And now we're gonna use Vala's effect to special summon. And we're gonna special summon our Har. Why did we do that? Because it's attached to this one. Legacy Monstrosity says, as I said before, also destroy against special summon 2 level 9 monsters, but they get destroyed during the end phase. And I special summoned earlier Vala and Har via the Monstrosity. So Har would be destroyed in the end phase. But now he's special summoned via Vala, so he won't get destroyed in the end phase and we can keep him. And this is our more or less Omni-Negate guy. Okay, let's go. With those two, Madel and Vala, we go into additional XCs. 9. You could also go into 9 Lies Cat, but it's better to go with Phantom Fortress Interplanetary. With those two, special summon Interplanetary. Activates the effect. He has a lot of effects. Gonna detach the. Let me think. It doesn't matter because they go anyway. We can now banish a top card of your opponent's deck, or one random card from your opponent's hand, and of course we're gonna do that. Banish all, and that's not. He lost his combo piece. So now we have those two rank 9 Xyz monsters, or 2 Xyz monsters with the same rank, but they are not number monsters. That means we can special summon number F0 Utopic Future with those two. All the material goes in the grave, so it doesn't matter anyway. And on top, on F0, we can special summon the Utopic Draco Future, and of course we're gonna do that. So, and that's basically it with the 2-card combo, 2-card combo. It's not a combo, it's just a playthrough. You get the idea. The combo with Lobter and Monstrosity. So you wouldn't have actually the Fenrir, this was just a little bit of extra spice. If you have access to it, use it. Yeah, and that's how it ends, basically. And yeah, you may think now, well, that's not that much. You're right, that's not that much. That's where the field spell comes in play. Let's show you that. We don't go into battle phase, we just end. No, we don't use anything of that. So now, my opponent drew a card, I don't know. Yeah, my opponent, so myself, drew a card, and every time, as soon as your opponent draws a card, the field spell triggers, even in the draw phase, as you saw already. So we're gonna, of course, trigger the field spell. To special summon from our deck, that's up to you, what you want now. You could go with Nidhogg. Nidhogg is a special summon negate, and Utgada is has a targeting banishing effect, but it does target, and he does just negate the special summon. So most of the time I go with Nidhogg. Really depends on the situation, if your opponent has easy access to the graveyard and to recycle all the stuff, I probably go with Utgada, but for this, theoretically I don't know what my opponent plays, so I go with Nidhogg. And because we did now special summon a monster via this field spell in the opponent's turn, we can now special summon our tokens as much as possible. There were only 2 slots left. So we have now Omni Negate, a special summon negate, a banishing effect, interruption, and a monster negate. As far as I can see. Yeah, I have to play as my opponent, so we can special summon Fenrir, for example. And even now it instantly pops up, This was a normal special summon. And we could instantly negate that. We also gonna do that because Fenrir is dangerous. Banishes face down. Not so nice. Gonna activate that and we can tribute a worm monster or a Generaider monster. One. We also could tribute Nidhogg itself for that effect. But we're gonna use a token because the tokens get destroyed in the end phase anyway. So away with that. So special summon gets negated and it's destroyed. So of course he could wail it, obviously. But we could also negate that again. Then he would continue with the Lopter. We could waylay it. We should waylay it right now, actually. But assuming we don't have a whaler in the hand, we don't do that. Alright, so he would probably try this. No, he cannot try the same thing because we banished him the monstrosity. So activate that. We could negate that with Utopia Future or with the horror. But I know what he has in hand. Obviously. So we won't do that yet. Alright, okay. So we would just let him a little bit. He would probably go also with Madel to search the field spell right away. Or he could go with Vala. He, and talking about myself with he, you know. We've reached that point. He could also go with Vala and then uses Vala's effect on summon to special summon the Har from his hand. And then go into Xyz 9, into Levitain and attach some materials. But I guess because it was a monster effect activated, I guess Kashtira Fenrir now triggers anyway. So we go with Madel. Use its effect. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Banish it. But he of course can search the field spell. Now, second effect of Har. Every time your opponent adds cards to his hand, except during the draw phase, you can use its second effect of Har. And then he has to send one monster from his hand or field to the graveyard. And he has to declare it, you know, not you do target it, he has to send it by himself. So we're gonna do that, of course. So he has to send a monster now from his hand or field to the graveyard. He has no field. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Take that. Yeah, we would activate the field spell. We don't like the field spell, so we would instantly destroy that. And it's basically done. More or less. He could, of course, now chain the effect whaler on Har to not destroy it, but then, of course, now we have 0 and would negate the whaler and it would go through anyway. Yeah, so much for that. That's enough for now. For that, exactly, in particular, exit it. Then fantastic things. Now we shuffle the deck. And let's see what we can go up with. Ah, yeah. Here we have the Diviner and our Grunzi, oink oink. Our Flying Piggy. We're gonna need that too. We now play just normally. Okay, so I would also play as the opponent and do the most, in my eyes, logical thing to do. Of course, we're gonna do that. I like life points. We won't do that. So, Herald. I guess you're familiar with that. Voiceless voices a lot around. We're gonna send, in this case, well, it's a different deck. In this case, yeah, it's easy. We send, where is it? The Trios Hierarchia. Then we're gonna special summon the Trios Hierarchia by tributing one fairy type monster. And this is the Herald. Special summon Trios Hierarchia. Keep in mind if Hierarchia now leaves the field, yeah, as it says, banish it when it leaves the field. Yeah. So keep that in mind. And of course, if because Herald was tributed, we can actually use its effect. Yes, we could special summon effect whaler. We won't do that. We're gonna, or can we? One fairy. No, effect whaler. I guess it's not a fairy. I don't know. I guess anyway, if this gets tributed, you can special summon one level 2 or lower fairy monster from your hand or deck, except and that's why we have Bhutan, the Flying Piggy, and we're gonna special summon Bhutan. Of course, we can. Okay, he gets 200 life points. And now we could go easily into Baron. But I won't do that yet. I'm sorry. Because if we're gonna synchro, this will get banished. And this is a very good card if you have a lot of tokens. So we're gonna first use Vala's effect. Vala's effect says we can discard any type of Generaider card and special summon it. So we're gonna do that. Special summon Vala. And of course, if Vala gets specialed, we can special summon a Generaider monster from our graveyard or hand, and this would be Madel in that case. Then, of course, we're gonna use Madel's effect to search the field spell. Activate the field spell. We could also... No, we can't. Sorry. Not. No, we cannot. Now we can go into Baron de Villa. We should definitely do that with Buten. And... doesn't matter with Madel. So we have a little bit of protection already. Yeah, and that's now where we have to think a little bit. First turn, you could go with rip one card again from his hand with Phantom Fortress into Bladnir. Meteorologic Aggregator wouldn't make a lot of sense. Hyperiton would be a monster negate. Because he can negate that cards what he has as a material at. So if he has a monster, a spell, and a trap, he's also Omni negate. He can, not Omni negate, but he cannot negate a summon. Okay, that's the only thing he cannot do. But he can negate then a spell, a trap, or a monster effect, or a deactivation of card. But for now he would only have 2 monsters, and he could only negate monster effect. Leviathan would be a great choice, because all your opponent's monsters loses 1000 ATK and death, and he can steal just like that 2 monsters from your opponent, or 2 cards, don't have to be cards. 9 Lives Cat doesn't make sense, and Jormungandr, you're always gonna special summon Jormungandr via Leviathan. So we go with Leviathan, this is probably the best idea. And now because Triasirachia and Vala were used as Xyz material, they won't get banished if they leave the field now. They theoretically don't leave the field now because they are attached as Xyz material. Yeah, this is the usual stupid Yu-Gi-Oh! Bullshit. We can now special summon Elder Entity in this. That's a good idea. Anyway, yeah. Endphase. Yeah, obviously. He has 20,000 life points now. He, again, myself. Talking about myself with he. No. Yeah, of course, he draw a card, then become a special summon. A Generaider monster from our deck. And this would be hard because we don't want some additional interruption. And of course, because we did that in the opponent's turn, we can special summon again. Tokens. Okay, so it's his turn or my turn. However you want to see it. He has this same starting hand. We basically do the same. This is stupid actually. This is pretty stupid. I probably do one again against the bot. This is pretty stupid. Well, we don't have enemy control. Anyway, normal summon. We can go with the same thing mostly. Hit out. Use hit out's effect. So, and that is now something I like with the enemy controller. It won't get through, but anyway. Activate hit out's effect. So, of course we can negate it. And we will negate it, because we don't like that. We don't want him to get a Baron. But, just to show you. If I negate that now. With, with Harder, for example, because we have to use our tokens, because they go in the end phase anyway. To negate that. So, now he has enemy control. Oh, yes. And we're gonna activate enemy controller. Tribute this one. And it's probably, I guess, its effect won't get negated. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess. Take control of opponent's monster. And tribute our Herald as cost. And target, of course, Baron. So he has to negate it. Right? So he has no choice. If you don't negate it, he has the Omni negate. So, of course, we're gonna negate it. Okay, but I think... yes, because... Diviner was tributed via enemy controller. We can use its effect anyways. To special summon our flying piggy. Woo! We also dropped that. So, now what? There's no negate left, He has used its negate, he has used its negate. But we have still Leviathan. And this is now gonna get into use. Yeah, we'll use Vala's effect. Discard that. Won't use it yet. Special summon Vala. Of course we get live, because we discarded the spooky dogwood. And then special summon Madel via Vala's effect. And that's the point then we're gonna use Levitate effect. Search activates, of course, but we don't want him to get into anything synchro related or XYZ related. Now we're gonna use Levitate effect. You're gonna see it now. What does he want from me? Also, yeah, of course. Yeah, we can use that later. Summon YuGiOh-Community, Levitate effect, and attach to as material the two monsters he just special summoned, the Vala and the Madel, because we don't want him to get in any badass card. And of course, we have negated Madel's search effect, so we can still add defense spell. But now he has added a card to his hand, so we're gonna use Har's second effect. Yeah, and he has to send a monster to his. Yeah, he has only one option left. Activate that. We're gonna use actually something too. We're gonna activate Hierarchia's effect because the last token is still here. And we're gonna use YuGiOh-Community's effect. So each player draws a card and attach a card. We're gonna attach just that, doesn't matter. Yeah, he has to change, not choose now. Probably he would keep the field spell because it's more variable. And we're gonna special summon our 3 Hierarchia. Yeah. And he has to end, you know this. Now all this stuff begins from the beginning, you know. Field spell triggers, yes. We could negate that by attributing these two, but he won't get that much value out of it. We're gonna use this effect first. Detach Madel. And oh yeah, that's nice. Attach Healer. And he has no choice. And now he can special summon. He probably just goes with. Now the best choice would probably in this situation, because Baron has no negate left, would be Utgarda. And then of course I can also special summon because he draw a card via. Well, a mirror match is not fun. No. He gets his tokens, obviously. And we can also special summon. We're gonna special summon. This was not a good idea. Anyway. Yeah. He can now use this effect to banish a card. It's pretty game over. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna banish the Baron. Because she can just pop anything. This would be the wisest choice. It's also anything here, what's happening now, it's still in the draw phase, so don't get confused. We're gonna special summon our Levitate because all these monsters lose a lot of ADK. Yeah, that's basically game. What you do now, you actually don't do a lot. You can just attack, but this won't be game. We go into the aggregator, use its effect on special summon to send a monster from our Xer deck to the grave. This would be Intis, then use Intis to pop the field spell. Pop it like the. No, I don't say that. Yeah, then we use second effect to attach, to swap materials with this and that. We could also steal this and go in another XYZ, but we won't do that. It's not necessary. Special summon our spider on top of it because that's possible, and then we're gonna detach the. And now we can destroy all monsters that have less ATK than this card has defense, or less defense. How was it? Yeah, that has less defense than the spider, and this has 5,800 defense, so yeah. What would be true? No, just usual stuff. Destroy everything. Put on top the 7 cents. Switch that to attack. So no, oh my god, he has 20,000 life points. Whoops, I forgot that. No, well, he will still live. Can't kill him with that. Yeah, anyway, this doesn't matter. You could go now also into Zeus With how much materials does he have? 3 with 4 materials. Yeah. Probably. No, it's not a good idea. With that board, it's not a good idea. We won't do that yet. Yeah, and phase 8. What should he do? We won't go through that again. He has drawn imperm. He would set that. Yeah. Yeah, we can use it. Detach. Oh, what's mine? I don't know. Oh, that's fine. And attach change of heart. Yeah, and he has to choose what he wants. Probably this. Can he draw a card? No. No. Well, he has no monster, so. But he could go now with Madel, actually. We could negate that. Let's just negate it. We'll probably hit on anyway. With those two. And it's done. He's the battle phase. My turn. Battle phase. Attack. Yeah, no. No, I activated. Yes. No. And attack. So with your Mogandra you can get a pretty huge choice, you know, over time. He has now 6 materials. Yeah, he has now 6 materials. You get the idea. Yeah, exit that. Okay, against the bot, real quick. Someone who can actually play. Let's put again the stupid blue eyes bot because that's the most easy one to show. I'm going first. Well, that's not very nice. Start again. Of course, now it's bad. Anyway. I guess I just drop it. Sometimes he special summons. Of course he does. I personally think the Edo Pro bot is somehow programmed that he always gets the needed out for any card that's on the field. It's sometimes very spooky, you know. If you set 5, he always have the shitty Hoppy's Feather Duster on the starting line. Always, not just the blue eyes, but I think that's some programmed shit behind it. I don't know. What does it actually? What does it do? Is pot green? No. Probably you get witnessed how I get beaten up by blue eye. Could he attack? Oh, I couldn't do anything the first time. Yeah, at least I get a lot of life points. That's good. Why can I not? I can. I thought I can. Special summon. Yeah, special summon. Nope. Fenrir. Why did I put it in defense mode? Anyway. Well. We could go into Baron. But I'm not quite sure if no, we won't do that yet. Gonna drop that. Give me life points. Yes, special summon. Yeah, special summon as much as you can. I don't care if you attack me. I have still 16,000 life points. Okay, we have to get rid of that first before we activate the terraforming. Now we are basically back in the game. Once the effect was activated, banish that shit. So we won't attack because there's no use in attacking. Get our field spell. Activate the field spell. And pass turn. Now we activate the field spell. I guess we put a little bit of advantage first. Now if you special summon Vala via the field spell, always chain it that Vala is channeling too. Otherwise the field is already full with tokens and you cannot use you can use Vala's effect, but you have no space to special summon your monster. He will pop the field spell. Of course. The field spell is very important. I cannot let it go through. Oh, we can honor it. Okay, then we just banish that. He would, yes, he will always do that. Yeah, still a lot of life points. Hello. Special summon Fenrir again. Hello. Yep. And we gonna can we? Yes, we can. We gonna banish this again because I don't like it. We won't attack again as before, and we not gonna use that. And again, here comes the Witzma as before, and we gonna special summon a Horde again. And he gonna special summon his. Oh no! Ah, nice. Yeah, this has to go. This is totally fine. If you can go somehow into the grind game, it's nice. If you cannot, it's not so nice. Yes. No, you won't destroy it. That was the last Fenrir. Yeah, now we can work. Special Sonala. Going to Levitate. Just gonna attack. He's probably no, he doesn't. You can also do that in the battle phase. That's very nice. Yep, and we're gonna steal his 2 remaining monsters. Choop choop. Activated. Detach. Ooh, okay. We draw a card. We're gonna use it. Now we're gonna special summon Armadell. Everything happens now in the battle phase. Activate Armadell's effect to search the Lupter. Attack. 4000 left. Main phase 2. Normal summon. Effect. Tributed. Vala. Effect Vala. Special summon the Hardback. Have to think. Both are gone. Probably. What's that again? Oh, I searched too much. Doesn't like the program does not like that. We could also special normal summon this and go into the round, but I was like doing that. Well, I don't know what he's up to, so I definitely will go and special summon some stuff. Not yet. But I guess he pretty much, of course he's yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the monster effect. No, you don't get a monster effect. And detach that. And of course we're gonna use that if he has nothing else to do. We won't give him blue as back, hell no. He drew a card, so we're gonna use it. Okay, he's not. Yeah, no, it's good. So, as soon as it comes into the grind game and the opponent has an opportunity to get rid of the field spell, as you said, you are very quick back in the game. I was lucky now with the Spooky Dogwood, otherwise I would get kicked in my ass. But if you can keep the field spell alive, you're gonna every turn you generate so much. Got that? Generate? Oh god. You generate so much advantage every turn with the field spell that you can most of the time cannot keep up with when it comes into the grind game. Anyway, I guess this is way too much. I'm gonna stop now. Was it an hour? No. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time. Goodbye.